the greatest nation in history. How did they do it? Sit back and go back in time with me to the beginning. About 2,000 years into civilization, you'll find a group of people that was all together on Earth at the same time, in the same place, the same area. The Earth was all together as one Earth. The Earth was not split into different continents during this time. And then you have a whole bunch of group of people with one accord. They all had the same mind, the same thoughts, and they wanted to do the same thing. And they did not want to be split, and they wanted to have something great for themselves. So they all began to work together to begin to build a nation. And they built the best nation in the world because they had one mind and one thought and one ability. Not one ability, sorry to say that, but they all had one mind to do something. So this person knew how to do this knew how to do. They brought all of their works together under the same dominion and built the greatest nation that ever existed on Earth. We today call this the time of Babylon. The reason why it's Babel is because during this time they built a tower because they said we want to be one and we don't want to ever be split up. So just in case God come in and destroy the earth, we want to build something that cause us to say this is who we are, and we wanted to build it as high as the heavens are. And God said, look at these people. They are together so well that I'm going to have to confuse them so they cannot do all of these things and be as one. The reason why God had to do that is because they would have brought the end of the world too soon. So you think about it. If everybody knew the things that they knew 4,000 years ago that we know today, guess what? The end of the world probably would have already came, because technology and everything else that we doing today would have wiped out the earth with all the smog from cars that we use in this day and age, which would have been used probably 3,000 to 4,000 years ago, which it just started only a little over 200 years ago. So if we was doing it 3,000 to 4,000 years ago, this country, the world would have been already over with all the smog and things that's going on. Not only that, I also want you to think about, what if things got separated, but before they got separated, they came up with the weapons of mass destruction and all of this stuff way earlier. What if they came up with nuclear and all of this technology way back then? See where we are now. Think about and how fast things start moving after the industrial age, after World War II. Things move super fast. Think about if they had that back then. Now, let's go to where I wanted to talk to you about. If we get together as one person with one mind, the way that they did back in the time of Babel, the entire world for that matter, think about what we can do as a world. But you really don't have to do that. The reason why I say that is because inside of the country of the United States, we are united as one world. Why do I say that? Well, you have every single nation living inside of this one country with different thoughts, different ideas, and different ways of how to do things. What if we came together as one people and took those different ideas and put it together and built something so grand and so awesome that this country will be deemed as the greatest country in the world, and everybody will want to be here. Everybody want to do their business here. Every business will want to go ahead and start building here because it's the greatest country in the world. But the problem is the ultra rich want to take control and have everything for themselves. So what we have to do as the not also the ultra rich is to figure out a way where we could put our resources together and beat out the ultra rich, because the ultra rich may have majority of the wealth, but we have the power. And if we go ahead and put our abilities together with our power, we can shut the mouths of the ultra rich. There's a lot more I can say, but you guys don't want to listen to me all day long. So this has been Elder Rudy Best, your lyrical preacher, coming again with Kicking Off the Cap. Please subscribe, share, and like, comment, and I'll talk to you next time.